My name is Jenni Lehtimäki, and I'm a senior researcher at Finnish Environment Institute. And my research focuses on associations between biodiversity and human health. And today I'm going to share with you some preliminary findings for my new project. According to very famous developmental origin of health and disease hypothesis, the first 1,000 days of life are very important for later health. I'm very interested about this hypothesis, and especially I'm interested how the living environment during the early life influences on later health. And due to this interest, I was measuring the land cover around the homes of children during their first year of life, and then which diseases they develop during the first 12 years of their life. And for this goal, I collaborated with Professor Eero Kajantie, who is working at Finnish Institute of Health and Welfare. He has put up this amazing data set, including all children born in Finland during decades-long period. I look children who has born between 1997 and 2006 in Finland. This sums up to almost 600,000 children. Some of the children has moved during this time period, and therefore I created a cumulative index describing their early life environment. This is what we have discovered this far. So this figure is showing adjusted risk ratio for 8 different non-communicable diseases, and the risk ratio is for 10% change in 3 different types of land cover around the very close-up environment in their home. So the gray ones indicate the built areas. So the risk of developing autism, ADHD, asthma, atopic dermatitis, and inflammatory bowel disease increases if we add more built areas to the close-up environment of infant homes. On the other hand, the risk of autism, ADHD, asthma, atopic dermatitis decreases if we add agricultural land or forest around their homes. These analyses were adjusted for whether children were preterm, whether they had born with C-section, what was the nationality of their parents, and education and age of their parents, the province where they were born, as well as what was the year of birth. As I mentioned, these findings are very preliminary, and we are still developing our analysis. We are planning to also include air pollution, which can have important effect, of course. But still, my take-home message at this stage is that early life living environment can have lasting health impacts, and increasing green land cover may produce measurable health benefits. So if you are willing to discuss about these findings more, feel free to send me some email or maybe find me from the Twitter.